Welcome to NXT here from Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, and what a way to start things off than with this young man.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Kansas City, weighing 285 pounds, Baron Corbin.
I'll tell you something, Rich. There's some things that you cannot teach a WWE superstar. One of them being presence, and that is what Baron Corbin has in abundance. A bright, bright future for this man right here.
You know, just like the wolf on the back of his vest, that's exactly what he is. He's the lone wolf of NXT.
We saw Baron Corbin debut at TakeOver Fatal 4-Way. Guys, CJ Parker had no idea what was coming.
And how could he? I mean, again, Renee said he's a lone wolf. That's his type of personality. He keeps to himself, and nobody had this man scouted.
Getting set to go one-on-one with Elias Sampson here tonight. You think Sampson knows what he's in for?
Well, if he watched NXT TakeOver, he does.
Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness, right out of nowhere. The end of days, and that is the end of Elias Sampson. How great was that?
Guys, I can't remember the last time I saw an NXT debut as impressive as this one has been over the last couple weeks.
I mean, there's no way to prepare to go up against Baron Corbin.
Take another look at this, guys. A mere, what, maybe 10 seconds into this matchup, if that, the end of days.
Wow.
This is like a Tyson fight. One shot and you're out, baby. Boom!
What an impact. Face first into the canvas, and Baron Corbin continues to steamroll through the competition here at NXT. Well, guys, the last few weeks we've seen Carmella, the former hairdresser for Enzo Amore. We've seen her training at the WWE Performance Center. She was fired from her job as a hairdresser. And tonight, though, guys, she is going to debut. We get to see if all that hard work she's put in with Enzo and Cass will pay off.
I hope that it does for her. I can't wait to see what she brings to the table.
I can't wait to see that either. And also later tonight, we have Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy going head-to-head against the Legionnaires, Sylvester Lefort, and the newly bald Marcus Louis. That takes place tonight on NXT.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sami Zayn.
What a reaction for Sami Zayn as he makes his way down to the ring.
I don't know why all these people are behind him so much. The guy can't win the big one,
Alex,
Renee.
what are you talking about? He's a fan favorite. Everybody knows Sami Zayn's background. They know what to expect from Sami Zayn. He's coming. It's going to come for him.
Yeah, they expect him to choke.
I don't think they do.
Sami Zayn has been so close to the top of the mountain so many times.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, the reason I'm coming out here is because last week I lost to Titus O'Neil. Nah, I lost fair and square, and I gotta be honest, I'm a little sick of that. I'm a little sick of just coming out here and you know, and saying that I'm losing fair and square. I'm better than that. I know I'm better than that. And I've proven it time and time again in this building in front of you people. Now it's time for Sami Zayn to refocus and go after the one thing that's eluded me since I've been here, and that's becoming the NXT champion.
Tyson Kidd want now?
Sammy, it's time for you to start facing facts. And the fact is, you will never be NXT champion. Any chance you have, you squander. Every opportunity, you drop the ball. And now you're gonna come out here, you're gonna lie not only to me, but you're gonna lie to the NXT universe, my people. And you're gonna pretend that you're gonna turn your career of being a loser around, and all of a sudden today, for some reason, begins the era of Sami Zayn actually winning?
You know, Tyson, I have no problem with you coming out here and interrupting me and cutting that little rant on me. I just have one question, though. Did you get Natty's permission before coming out here? Tell you what, why don't you go back home and cry yourself to sleep like you do every night while you're watching yourself on reruns of Total Divas?
Oh, sick burn, Sammy, but you know what? I would rather be on Total Divas than be a total loser like you. Hey, sure you're gonna get moral victories, you're gonna win matches here and there, but anytime you get close to the top of the mountain, you fall off. Hey, let's take last week, for example. Titus O'Neil versus Sami Zayn. What happened? You lost again. You know what, Sammy? Maybe, just maybe, you're not good enough to be here. But don't worry, there's hope for you. You can go, you can make some cash selling these sweet t-shirts. Or maybe you can sell pictures of yourself losing to other famous superstars. You are the most pathetic person I've met in my entire life.
Tyson, I'll tell you what, you keep talking about the past a whole lot. I don't live in the past, I live in the now. And the now begins Sami Zayn's road to redemption. And I'm not only good enough to be here, I'm good enough to beat you. And I will prove it tonight. So I'll tell you what, go back there and go borrow Tyler Breeze's cell phone so that you can call Natty and make sure that's okay, all right?
Why would Tyler Breeze have Natty's number? It's ridiculous. You know what? This isn't about my wife. And as long as Regal's fine with it, you know I am. But I have to go make a few phone calls. I have to check on my cats. So later tonight, I'll see you in this ring. And the Sami Zayn road to redemption hits a roadblock. Fact.
Tyson Kidd challenging Sami Zayn. Zayn telling Kidd he's good enough to beat him. It all hinges on whether or not General Manager William Regal says, yes, I can't see why he wouldn't, guys.
We're going to see it coming up tonight.
I cannot wait for this match.
There they are, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Kalisto and Sin Cara. The Lucha Dragons are in action next.
Gets Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. John Cena will get Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell.
WWE Hell in a Cell is presented by WWE 2K15, the video game.
Back up to the batting room!
WWE talent becomes a legend on their own. Every man's heart one day beats its final beat. And if what that man did in his life makes the blood pulse through the body of others, then his essence, his spirit will be immortalized.
Here we go, the Lucha Dragons.
The NXT Tag Team Champions getting set for action tonight. And guys, what a run they've been on since capturing the championships at TakeOver.
Absolutely incredible. They knocked off the longest reigning champions we've ever had here at NXT. 344 days in the Ascension, and well-deserved new tag team champions.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 350 pounds, Kalisto, Sin Cara, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Dragons. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 467 pounds, the team of Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy.
So here we go, tag team action. Guys, Murphy and Blake haven't been together as a team for very long, but what an opportunity it is for them tonight to prove themselves in a non-title matchup against the tag team champs.
And I got an opportunity to speak with both Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake before this match tonight, and they said, we're calling ourselves Team Thick, because we're jacked and we're strong, and we're gonna bring the pain tonight.
They got those thick bodies.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Ooh.
Sin Cara trying to set the tone early.
You know, like Lucha Dragons has said to me before, they're looking to bring new light to the tag division, and it seems to me they've been able to do that since being the new tag team champs.
Yeah, tag made a Buddy Murphy now the legal man.
Certainly a clash in styles when it came to the Ascension and now the Lucha Dragons. Really, the Ascension wanted to keep you on the ground and pound it out, and the Lucha Dragons more high-flying and exciting.
Up and over goes Sin Cara. Down goes Wesley Blake, and Sin Cara now sizing up Buddy Murphy. Here he comes, over the top.
We caught him.
Look at the strength.
Whoa.
Look at Buddy Murphy. Whoa! Suplex. That's making a statement against the champs.
Cara's feeling that.
Cover here. Power out. Take another look here. Look at the strength.
Yeah, talk about the strength and the balance and a great counter for Team Thick.
Incredible suplex, and that has shifted things in the direction of this upstart tag team of Blake and Murphy. Now it's Wesley Blake back in the ring, and Sin Cara gonna need to make a tag here to Kalisto.
Yeah, Sin Cara right now got to try to find a way to create some space.
Buddy Murphy's got some interesting tights in the back there.
See the elevation on that knee drop. Cover here. And again, Sin Cara able to kick out. Guys, this would be huge if Blake and Murphy are able to defeat the Lucha Dragons here.
It's one way to start your career off the right way, that's for sure.
I mean, it would change their career.
Another tag made. Buddy Murphy again, cover here, and again, Sin Cara able to kick out.
And Buddy Murphy was telling me earlier today, his style is, it's an Aussie strong style is what he likes to bring to the ring.
Okay.
And he said that can be a huge advantage tonight against the Lucha Dragons.
Buddy Murphy considers himself to be very adaptable. Any situation he's thrown into, he likes to think that he can find a way to succeed.
You know, Sin Cara actually said a similar thing to me as well, that no matter what, him and Kalisto always have something else in their back pocket. They're not a one-trick pony.
Dual tags made. Here comes Kalisto. Springboard crossbody. Kalisto ducks under. Look at that! What a corkscrew!
Wow!
Big kick sends the man down to the outside, and now Kalisto. Tag made. Sin Cara getting set to come in the ring. Look at that, up and over. Buddy Murphy taken out on the outside. And But Wesley Blake in harm's way, still the legal man.
Oh! What a shot.
The height that both Sin Cara and Kalisto are able to get continually impresses me.
This doesn't look good.
Look at that! Sunset bomb from the top rope. Cover, is it enough? Yes!
Sure is.
Here are your winners, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Dragons.
Kalisto and Sin Cara pulling out all the tricks here, especially closing things out like that. Sunset flip bomb from the top rope, Alex Riley.
Absolutely incredible. These guys have been tag team champions for the last 5 weeks. They're continuing to grow as a team, and look at this. But check out the strength out of Buddy Murphy to deliver that suplex, but it was just too much from Kalisto's spinning corkscrew. And then look at that.
Shutting them down.
And look it to the outside, Kalisto flying through the air.
Guys, this is a team where offense can literally come out of nowhere, and it was just too much for Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake tonight on NXT.
Well, I think that it's fair to say that Kalisto and Sin Cara have moves that we haven't even seen yet.
One of the most innovative tag teams we've seen here at NXT, the Lucha Dragons, victorious tonight. Guys, right now, let's go back to last week's matchup between Tyler Breeze and Mojo Rawley. A few weeks prior, Breeze injured Mojo's right shoulder by sending him into the steel ring post. And as Mojo was off to a hot start, he appeared to tweak that injury a little bit more, and it didn't take long for Prince Pretty to capitalize. Breeze unleashing on Mojo and eventually locking into an armbar submission. The pain just too much for Mojo to withstand. The referee actually had to call for the bell.
Here's your winner by submission, Tyler Breeze.
It's my eyes, when you look at me, they are so gorgeous.
My shoulder's busted up pretty good right now, and looks like I'm gonna be out for a while. But it's all good though. Because I'm gonna come back stronger than ever, because it's time to regroup and refocus, to take one step back so you can take 2 steps forward. But don't get it twisted, I ain't ever gonna forget who did this to me. That's why I'm coming back with the vengeance, with the rage. Because I stay hyped.
Now, Mojo Rawley will be out for some time, but says when he returns, he'll do so with a vengeance. Well, up next, the NXT Women's Champion Charlotte is in action. She goes one-on-one with the Irish Spitfire, Becky Lynch. That's next on NXT.
The women in my life, they inspire me.
They give me strength. As they battled breast cancer, they showed me what true courage was.
They never back down.
They refuse to stop fighting. Women like my grandmother.
Our Aunt Marla.
Women like my mother, a 25-year cancer survivor.
The women in my life found the strength within them to keep going.
To keep fighting.
Let's make sure all of the women in our lives can keep doing what they do best. Join WWE and Susan G. Komen all month and share your stories of strength and determination.
Get the gear, join the fight.
Go to Komen.org/WWE to learn more about how you can help put an end to breast cancer.
The following is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Long Island, Becky Lynch.
And action continues here tonight on NXT.
Yeah, sorry, Richard, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I love this girl right here, Becky Lynch. She's high energy. She's incredible in the ring. What a technician. And I think she has a huge future here at NXT. Look at her. She's punk rock.
She looks like she's always ready to fight, but she's also ready to party. And that's the kind of girl I like.
Right. And you said eclectic, energetic. She just brings so much electricity to the ring, Alex.
She does, and tonight she's coming out here. She's going to try to make a name for herself. She's got the NXT Women's Champion ahead, and I can't wait for this one.
And her opponent from the Queen City, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Got her eye on the prize tonight, that prize being Becky Lynch.
And again, Renee, what an opportunity here for Becky Lynch to not only make a name for herself here at NXT, but to knock off the women's champion. Again, this will change your career.
Absolutely.
A matchup like this.
If you get a victory over the women's champion, you've got to imagine that's at least
You're
putting you
next
on
in
the
line.
course. It's putting you on the course.
A non-title matchup here tonight, but you're right. A huge opportunity for Becky Lynch as all the women here in NXT trying to stake their claim to become the new #1 contender. I mean, who's next in line to face Charlotte?
We know that Sasha wants a piece. We know Bayley wants another opportunity.
The question is, can anybody beat her?
She's been very impressive since becoming the NXT Women's Champion.
Charlotte retained the title with a win over Bayley 2 weeks ago, but we seem to, again, show respect for Bayley. Same thing that we saw at TakeOver.
You know, any conversations I've had with Charlotte since she became the NXT Women's Champion, since she beat Natalya at NXT TakeOver, she's really come into her own. She's a different woman now. She's growing up.
That was a great throw there by Becky, able to counter Charlotte's momentum and use it against her.
And we've seen her use the respect that she's had for Bayley as well. She's not out here to be that bratty girl we used to see her be.
Still with a ton of confidence, and right now, though, Becky Lynch, good hammerlock, has Charlotte down on the mat.
And this is what is so important early in the match for Becky Lynch, is to gain some momentum and gain some confidence here. If she gets ahead on the NXT Women's Champion, she has a good opportunity of pulling this one out tonight.
Absolutely. And she calls herself the Delty Diva, and I think we can see why tonight.
She's jacked.
Yeah.
Oh, look out. Trying to set up the champion in a submission hold. Oh! Just twisting on the knee and stretching out those ligaments.
You know what's really cool about this match is that both of these divas here, they're here to fight. They're not here to have photo shoots or just be pretty girls. Both of them come from such a strong background. Becky Lynch has wrestled all over the world.
Whoa, what an arm drag.
Becky Lynch showing energy and fire here in this matchup against the NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte. Oh, look out. Oh! Nasty backbreaker. Charlotte going to continue here to dish out the punishment.
Yeah, guys, that was a game-changing backbreaker right there, delivered by Charlotte, now in full control of Becky Lynch.
How do you recover from something so painful like that?
Not like this.
Charlotte with a figure 4 headlock wrapped in.
She's like a surgeon in there with these matches, just picking it apart.
Lynch, look at the bridge here, cover. And the champ able to power out.
I was going to say, not many NXT superstars are incredible in the ring as a technician as Charlotte is.
Oh, missed with the drop kick.
Becky knows what she's doing in there. This isn't her first time.
Lynch biding her time and now coming with the forearm smashes to the face.
Ooh.
Now the big boot, and Lynch trying to find some separation. Oh, double clothesline. Let's see who got the worst.
And this is her opportunity to get to her feet.
Guys, let's take another look at the impact of that double clothesline. What an impact.
Lynch with another clothesline there, a series of them. Trying to gain control in this match and looking for a huge win tonight in this non-title matchup against the NXT Women's Champ, Charlotte.
Nice leg drop there.
Lynch firing up. Oh! Becky Lynch going for the victory here, trying to pin the champion, and Charlotte able to kick out.
That was a close call for her.
Lynch going for a suplex reversal by the champ.
These girls are neck
Cover
and
here.
neck.
Charlotte trying to put away Becky and a kick out of 2.
And guys, what would this mean again for Becky Lynch's career, her confidence? I mean, she's got the champion reeling right now.
Becky Lynch with another big kick.
She's
Charlotte
so
down.
tremendous.
Look
This
at,
could be it.
look at here. And again, a kick out by Charlotte. My goodness, Becky Lynch has been close on 2 occasions.
This has got to be stressing Charlotte out to be going up against Becky. This is twice now she's come close to sealing the deal.
Look out, neck breaker. And Charlotte finding an opening. Look out, you know what's coming here. Natural selection. Into the cover here, Charlotte, hook of the leg. And that's it. Not a bad showing for Becky Lynch.
Not at all.
The NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Charlotte's become unstoppable.
She absolutely is, but honestly, guys, what a performance out of Becky Lynch tonight. What a confidence builder for her this early in her career. She knows that she can go head-to-head someday with the NXT Women's Champion.
Well, a good showing for Becky Lynch, but Charlotte showing why she is the NXT Women's Champion. Another well-deserved and impressive victory. Last week, the battle between the Ascension and Hideo Itami took a very, very disturbing turn. Hideo's mentor, Funaki, being dragged out to the entrance ramp while Itami was competing. Hideo able to regain his focus in the match long enough to deliver a dropkick and get the win over Victor. But just as quickly, Connor rushed the ring, and he and Victor would proceed to gang up on Itami in what is becoming a pattern, raining a series of brutal kicks before tying Hideo up in the ropes. As Funaki crawled into the ring to try to help his friend, the Ascension turned their attention, ultimately delivering a devastating blow with the fallen man on Funaki, as a helpless Itami could do nothing but watch the destruction. The attack on Funaki was brutal enough that he had to be stretchered from the ring. Let's hear right now what the Ascension had to say for themselves after that brutal attack last week.
Hideo, what we did to your precious friend Funaki, well, that's things to come if you don't stay out of our way.
You don't seem to understand. You don't belong here. This is our house. So I'll put it in terms you can get a better grasp upon. Sayonara.
Connor and Victor clearly telling Hideo Itami to stay clear. Changing gears, NXT General Manager William Regal has made it official, and in our main event, Sami Zayn will battle Tyson Kidd as Zayn says he's ready to start on his road to redemption here in NXT. And still to come, Sylvester Lefort and Marcus Louis challenged Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy 2 weeks ago, still fuming from what happened at TakeOver Fatal 4-Way. Enzo and Cass have accepted the challenge, and that tag team match is next.
Guys, you down here?
Jacob Goodnight is dead. Jacob Goodnight is not dead.
Welcome back to NXT, and well, here they come, Enzo and Cass.
These are my guys, Rich. They're my guys.
Better be careful if they're your guys.
How much fun are these two?
Those are some bold white pants.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room, how you doing?
I love Enzo Amore, but what is that outfit?
How you doing, Rich? How you doing?
If me and Enzo had a dime for each time we got beat up as kids, we have 0 dimes. That's because we are not S-A-W-S-T.
Attention, attention, les légionnaires sont là. Les légionnaires sont arrivés.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 435 pounds, Sylvester Lefort, Marcus Louis, the Legion.
How ridiculous does Marcus Louis look right now?
Marcus Louis et son le cheveux.
Not that he didn't look ridiculous before, but this is taking him to a whole nother level. Rich, he kind of looks like you now.
It's because
completely.
Come on.
It's the lack of eyebrows. The eyebrows are the window to a person's
your
soul.
Well, he's got that ridiculous contraption on his head there, the wig and the wrestling headgear.
I think he's working with what he's got.
You guys don't forget, it was Enzo Amore who defeated Sylvester Lefort in a hair versus hair match at NXT TakeOver Fatal 4-Way. But Lefort took off. He ran away. Marcus Louis ended up losing all of his hair as a result of that hair removal cream that was dumped all over him thanks to Enzo and Cass.
I just want to point out that Enzo and Cass just rock, paper, scissored over who was going to start this match. I like that style.
It's good strategy.
Sylvester Lefort. Oh, come on, no! Sylvester Lefort tagging in Marcus Louis.
He was reaching for the second rope there. That was bad.
This is just embarrassing.
Marcus Louis has been embarrassed time and time again.
Sylvester feels bad.
Oh, no! Marcus Louis!
You know what? This is some pent-up rage with Marcus Louis. This is bound to happen.
And look at the reaction of Enzo and Cass. They can't believe it. Marcus Louis unleashing on his tag team partner and buddy, Sylvester Lefort.
I mean, it was Sylvester Lefort's job to keep Marcus Louis' hair. I mean, that's the reason he's bald.
I think that Sylvester Lefort had this coming. You run away on your friend and let him walk out bald like that, you gotta pay.
Yeah, it was Lefort who ran away from Enzo and Cass at TakeOver Fatal 4-Way and leaving Marcus Louis to the devices of Enzo and Cass. And look at Louis, he has absolutely lost it. Can you blame him?
I mean, this guy just completely embarrassed. He's gone insane.
Sylvester Lefort could have at least shared some of his hair.
Look at Lefort flat on his back, guys. I mean, he may be hurt.
You think?
Yeah.
Not looking good for him there at all.
Guys, can you believe what just happened?
I mean, I couldn't believe seeing Marcus Louis walk to the ring with that contraption on his head, and then, I mean, the man just looks completely ridiculous.
He's embarrassed.
At this
What do you
point.
expect? I mean, he does not want anyone to seem like that. He's on national television. He's seen all over
And
the
this
world
is
with that
Sylvester
bald
Lefort's
hair.
fault when you really think about it.
He's not a good friend, I'll tell you that much.
Hang on, guys.
Oh.
I think we could get another match here. Hey, you with the blue pants that I saw back there, why don't you make your way out here? Come on, Bluey.
Old blue pants. Let's get old blue pants out here.
Come on, Bluey. There she is.
Hey, how you doing? Walking blood.
Bluey, you're the next contestant. Make your way down. Da 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 da. Looking good, Bluey.
Old blue pants. So you don't have a blues
Who
clue
is this?
what's about to happen to you.
This girl looks like Kitty Pryde.
What is going on here?
Oh, blue pants.
What's a creative name? Old
She
blue
is
pants.
wearing blue pants.
Sit down to brass tacks.
I'm talking about those blue pants.
Introducing for the first time in an NXT ring, the Fine, one of a kind. I take back what I said before. We have one dime.
Bada bing, hottest chick in the ring.
The fabulous Carmella.
Oh, I can feel that bass.
Shaking the announce desk.
Whoa, how you doing?
Well, guys, Carmella, don't forget, she's the former hairdresser that lost her job thanks to Enzo and Cass. When they stopped by to see her, they ended up spilling hair removal
They ruined
cream
her career as a
all over
hairdresser.
the poor poodle, right? And since she lost her job, she went to Enzo and Cass. She actually snuck into the WWE Performance Center, lied and said that she was Enzo's sister. Long story short, she said, you guys owe me a job. You're going to train me to become a WWE diva. Well,
I think
here she
that's
is.
fair. I think that's fair. She needs a job. She needs a paycheck. This is a place to be.
And to say she fits the mold is an understatement. My goodness.
Well, so here we go. I guess it's old blue pants, right?
Yes, blue pants.
Oh, Bluey.
Against Carmella.
Let's see what Carmella has. We've seen her training the last couple of weeks at the WWE Performance Center.
Alex, is that enough time to be prepared to actually have a match?
I don't think so. I mean, you can't learn everything you need to know to get inside a WWE ring in a couple weeks. Whoa!
That drop kick begs to differ.
Absolutely.
Carmella said she has some brothers.
5 brothers.
Yeah, 5 brothers. Yeah, she's used to fighting. Queen of the Princess of Staten Island. Look at this.
Beginner's luck.
Submission maneuver.
Beginner's luck.
Come on, look at that.
Looked to me like she knew exactly what she was doing.
Here's your winner, Carmella.
What an impressive victory.
Feel bad for old Bluey.
Poor girl just got it handed to her, but Carmella, good to see ya. Welcome.
Tell you what, she is going to make an incredible addition to Enzo and Cass.
What a victory in her debut here tonight. Apparently Enzo and Cass, pretty good teachers. Carmella victorious in her debut on NXT.
Here, Sasha. What you did to Bailey the other week was disgusting. I hope you get what's coming to you.
Boo-hoo! Oh, yeah. What's coming to me? The only thing that's coming to me is the NXT Women's Championship, sweethearts. Because I will do whatever it takes to make it to the top. Unlike you, unlike people like Bailey, who want to be nice and shake people's hands, where's that gonna get you? Nowhere. You lost twice now to Charlotte, is it? Twice? Maybe you need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what do you need to do to make it to the top?
Ladies and gentlemen, the NXT champion, Adrian Neville. Adrian, next week you will be defending your championship title against Titus O'Neil. What are your thoughts on the match?
You know what's really annoyed me ever since I became the NXT champion? It's all these Raw and SmackDown superstars who come to NXT and think just because they're on Raw and they're on SmackDown that we should be intimidated. Well, Titus, I'm not intimidated. Your bark, it may be loud, hoo, but I guarantee you my bite is certainly worse. So next week, when you get here, when you come to NXT, I will stand directly across the ring from you. I will not budge an inch, and I will say, this is NXT. I am Adrian Neville, and you will not leave here NXT champion. It's as simple as that.
And undeterred Adrian Neville ready to defend his championship next week against Titus O'Neil. We're just moments away from our main event. Sami Zayn and Tyson Kidd go one-on-one. That matchup is next.
The most anticipated game release of the year. Now with the most anticipated soundtrack of the year. Some of the best in hip-hop, rock, and country. 10 total tracks, including 2 never before heard by hip-hop superstar Wiz Khalifa featuring John Cena.
They should have never let Cena spit with Wiz Khalifa.
WWE 2K15, the soundtrack. Available on iTunes everywhere this Tuesday.
Welcome back to NXT. Before we get into our main event, what a lineup we have next week. After being attacked 2 weeks ago by Sasha Banks during an interview, Bayley gets her hands on the boss in the ring next week right here on NXT. And if that wasn't enough, the NXT Championship will be defended. The man that gravity forgot, Adrian Neville, puts the title on the line against the 6'6", 270-pound Titus O'Neil. And we are ready to go for tonight's main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 205 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Guys, Sami Zayn said that this is his road to redemption. It starts here tonight.
I mean, Rich, it's going to be a long road, honestly, for Sami Zayn. This guy cannot win the big one. He has come out and lost time and time again. A couple weeks ago to Titus O'Neil, and I think he's got a big mountain to climb in Tyson Kidd tonight, the man who, in my opinion, stole the show at TakeOver Fatal 4-Way.
Look, not everyone's path is going to be the same. The point is, he's going to get there. Mark my words.
Tyson Kidd.
Guys, earlier tonight, Tyson Kidd told Sami Zayn, you can't win the big matches, you can't win the little ones either. Sami Zayn quickly responded and said, you know what, I deserve to be here, I'm gonna win, and I'll beat you tonight.
Yeah, and it's fact. I mean, he lost to Titus O'Neil, and I tell you what, he has got to get back on track tonight, or you know, he's not going to get another opportunity here. I mean, how many opportunities does this guy need, Renee?
Look, he might be wavering a little bit, but let's not forget Sami Zayn has had some of the best matches in NXT history.
Think back to some of those matches that Zayn had with
Cesaro,
Cesaro, the 2 out of 3 falls match, and then the match last February at Arrival. Fatal 4-way match, triple threat match. I mean, he's been there.
He knows.
Just for whatever reason hasn't been able to get over the hump.
If you got someone like Tyson Kidd in your ear all the time, it's not going to help.
You guys, Sami Zayn pretty much put his career on the line tonight. He has got to get back on track, or this is going to be it.
Sami Zayn has said from day one, the NXT Championship is his goal. He hasn't wavered from that goal.
But he hasn't won, Rich. That's the important thing. He has got to find a way to create some momentum for himself and get a victory.
Sami saying that the loss last week to Titus O'Neil has just driven him further than ever to get back on track and get the one thing that's eluded him, and that is the NXT Championship.
You know, it's easy for Tyson Kidd to come out and point that out, but I mean, Tyson Kidd has been in the same boat too. I mean, who's he to bark up that tree?
Lost a big match against Adrian Neville a couple of weeks ago. He won't get another title opportunity as long as Neville's the champion. Look at this.
Hit with his coat.
Hey guys, Tyson Kidd has a WrestleMania moment, okay? He has been a part of the WWE for a very long time now. Been training for 20 years. There isn't much that Tyson Kidd has to prove. Sami Zayn is a completely different story here.
Yeah, but Sami Zayn has wrestled and performed all over the world. He's an international superstar. He's come here to be at the top, and he's been in and around that top game since he got here.
And that's fine, Renee, that's fine. But it doesn't matter until you get to NXT. This is where the best in the world reside.
Which is why Sami Zayn's here.
Sami Zayn trying to get some steam going here in this matchup.
You think Tyson had to call Natty before this match?
So what if he did? You saying Natty isn't a good WWE superstar? You say you can't get advice from your wife from time to time?
Yeah, first of all, she's a diva, but she's also a former Divas champion. Of course she knows what she's doing. I'm just saying she wears the pants.
Listen to the NXT universe.
Taunting Tyson.
Sami Zayn,
I think Tyson
he finds it funny.
Tyson deserves a bit of taunting and came out here wearing a Sami Zayn t-shirt to taunt Sami.
Sami Zayn starting to fire things up here. Pace starting to quicken. There's Tyson Kidd to the outside.
Smart move, nothing wrong with that.
So he's getting a little breather.
Look out, Sami Zayn.
So that's just showing off. That's just showing off for the sake of showing off. There's no room for stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, Tyson's a 20-year veteran. He should have this under control. He should have this sealed and dealed done.
That's like throwing a behind-the-back pass when it's not necessary. It's just bad technique. It's bad format.
Just because Sami Zayn wants to be a Harlem Globetrotter every now and then, there's nothing wrong with that.
Tyson Kidd certainly taking his time here.
Yeah, Sami's just being a gentleman, letting him back in the ring.
See, that's the thing I love about Tyson Kidd, is that he's too smart for things like that. He's crafty. He's an in-ring veteran.
He's also smug.
I think Sami's sick and tired of waiting. Oh! Nasty kick connects.
Wow.
Will Sami Zayn's road to redemption start here tonight, or will Tyson Kidd provide a bump in the road? We find out as this match rolls on.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this at home.
Welcome back to NXT. Sami Zayn and Tyson Kidd in one-on-one action. Zayn saying tonight is the start of his road to redemption. Kidd telling Zayn he can't even win the little match, never mind the big match. Big kick to the back of the head. Kidd trying to put away Sami Zayn, and a kick out of 2.
Before the break, guys, look at this kick by Tyson Kidd.
Unbelievable. What impact, a soccer-style kick right to the temple of Sami Zayn.
It's a full-on punt to the face.
And Tyson Kidd in firm control at this point. Oh! Big neck breaker. Cover. Shoulders are down, and Zayn able to kick out.
Guys,
another near fall.
This is where Tyson Kidd becomes extremely dangerous, when he can ground you, he can keep you on the mat, and he can turn this into a technical match.
He's very dangerous when he's in this position, but sometimes he lets his emotions get in his way, and that has been hindering him in the past. So long as he stays level-headed, he's fine.
Sami Zayn reeling right now. Tyson Kidd looking to prove a point. Cover, hook of the leg, Zayn again, a near fall.
And guys, again, this is Sami Zayn's road to redemption. This is his first step down that road. I mean, to not win tonight would be incredibly demoralizing for this man, Sami Zayn.
But Alex, don't you think that you could see Sami Zayn as such a great NXT champ here? I mean, the NXT universe loves him. He has so much to offer. Don't you think he'd be great in that role?
But that doesn't matter. People liking you doesn't matter unless you win, unless you perform inside the ring. That is what matters at the end of the day here. W's in the win column.
NXT Universe rallying behind Sami Zayn. Zayn struggling to get to his feet. Able to create some separation here, and another kick by Tyson Kidd. Whoa! Sami Zayn, a couple of big clotheslines.
He's getting fired up.
Zayn again, wow, what a drop kick. Zayn winding up, looking for the Helluva kick. Tyson Kidd knew it was coming, back elbow. Here comes Sami Zayn for the top rope on a crossbody.
Looking to close it up.
Cover here, center of the ring, and again a kick out.
Sami knows this isn't going to be an easy battle against Tyson Kidd.
Look at the agility of Sami Zayn from the top rope, Alex Riley.
Absolutely unbelievable athleticism. High cross body from Sami Zayn. Almost polishing off Tyson Kidd.
Does it as well as anyone. Sami Zayn again. Whoa!
This is going to be it.
Center of the ring, that's going to be all. And again, Tyson Kidd somehow able to work his way out of that.
Absolutely unbelievable. And Sami has got to realize right now that he has momentum. He has Tyson Kidd reeling, and this is the first step down that road. He's got to stay on Tyson Kidd.
He's starting to create the path, and he's got to just keep going here.
And take a look at this from Sami Zayn. Blue Thunder Bomb to Tyson Kidd. Again, almost getting the victory.
Zayn going for a suplex. Counter by Tyson Kidd. Back elbow. Oh! Nasty neck breaker. Is it enough to put away Sami Zayn? A kick out. Another near fall.
The road to redemption is coming up.
That's the most endearing part of Sami Zayn. His relentlessness, his heart, his fire. And I get it. That's what these people can identify with. That's what they want to cheer for. But again, he's got to find a way to win.
Look, he loves to be here. He's the first to the building, the last guy to leave. Like you said, he's got that heart, and he's not going to give up easy tonight with Tyson.
But Renee, it doesn't matter. Winning is everything, especially at this level.
Tyson Kidd looked like he was going for the sharpshooter. Has Zayn again in a bad spot. Again trying to turn him over for the submission maneuver.
Got it,
this could be bad for Sami.
Nowhere for Sami Zayn to go.
Sharpshooter in the center of the ring, Rich.
Zayn might be forced to tap out.
He's far from those ropes.
Alex, you said it. How demoralizing would it be for Sami Zayn if he's forced to submit against Tyson Kidd?
It's not going to look well for him at all. I mean, he came out here, he made a very bold statement. This is his road to redemption. If he loses tonight,
he's got no more talking to do. I mean, if he loses tonight.
Made it to the rope.
Just able to grab hold of that bottom rope to break the hold. But has the damage been done?
Both of these men look spent right now. Absolutely incredible.
Tyson Kidd looks like he's frustrated. Sami Zayn looks like he has nothing left. Look out here, Tyson Kidd! Coming down hard on that
That's
hip.
Bad.
Tyson Kidd in pain.
Yeah, and Sami able to get out of the way at the last minute. Tyson Kidd landing on his hamstring, the top of his hamstring. You can see it right there. Both men injured. Opposite corners.
Now Tyson sizing him up.
Tyson Kidd here, look out. Sami Zayn. Oh! Big suplex into the corner.
Exploder suplex into the corner. Setting up, you know what, Rich?
Helluva kick on its way. Here comes Sami Zayn. There it is!
Good night!
Helluva kick, hook of the leg, trying to put away Tyson Kidd, and he does it! That is an enormous win for Sami Zayn. You cannot state it enough. The road to redemption.
The momentum is going here for Sami Zayn. It looks good on him.
It is the first step, guys, on the road to redemption for Sami Zayn. And I guess, yeah, should give him credit. He got a win tonight. Good for him.
Look at the action in this one.
Look at this.
Sami thought he had it with the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Blue Thunder Bomb. Tyson Kidd able to kick out at the last minute.
Just pure frustration on Sami Zayn's face here.
Tyson Kidd with an opportunity, big neck breaker, and another near fall. And again, Alex, the frustration on both sides. Look at Tyson.
This is an emotional match for both of them.
Tyson trying to keep things going, and Sami Zayn was able to get out of the way.
Sami able to move out of the way at the last minute. And setting up, you know what, again, the Helluva kick.
Enough for Sami to capitalize. An enormous victory for Sami Zayn. He said it at the outset. It's his road to redemption. The NXT Championship remains in his sights. Sami Zayn victorious tonight in our main event.